Welcome back to Gleba. While I also seem to have problems on Novice, I guess, yeah, it will be those worms again. I think I have to think about artillery and just getting rid of those nests in certain areas. It is a bit tedious to have to deal with worms all the time. Or could I maybe build a Tesla turret? Where do I have that? There. I need to just filter it. I'll try that. Maybe the Tesla turret can actually shoot far enough. Maybe not. The problem is that it also shoots other things. I'll see. This is an experiment. It's better than losing laser turrets all the time. I mean, I don't really want to lose Tesla turrets, but at least I can try shooting the worms with that. Might just take a while for that to arrive. Maybe this one. No, that's a repair pack. There might be one. I want to see that live. Okay, yes, there's some damage to the other structures. At least the Tesla turret has a bunch of life, so it will not die immediately. And maybe those spawners can regenerate. Otherwise, I don't really care if they go die. I guess they will deal with each other. This looks so peaceful, but probably they might attack soon. I should have some defenses, at least right there. It's far enough away from them to directly lure them in, but I want to have protection so they don't just go in here and build their worms there. They don't even care about the robots flying around there. It's not too far away, actually. Oh, I guess they just built some broken laser turrets and then they had to repair them. The accumulator charge is completely fine. The nuclear stuff didn't really have to do much. Okay, I should maybe start with actually doing the Gleba things. Just getting some deliveries as well, which can be nice. Something isn't right there. Okay, this needs to be higher. I don't like things that are not aligned. And I still didn't ask for the live explosives in the cargo landing pad. Should do that now. Maybe 100 of them. Or 120. Doesn't really matter. Mainly it is important that I get some of them. Okay, now I will probably get some of those Yumako fruits, and then I will turn them into nutrients. Can I do that? I guess not. No, I have to use a bio chamber for that, so I guess I'll get nutrients from spoilage, which is something I can do. I'll just organize this a bit differently. Just need this once. And I will use quality modules. Last time I was on Gleba, I didn't really have that successful quality modules yet. So I cannot recommend ever going to Gleba first. I would always recommend only going to Gleba once everything else is already secured. Fulgora and Volcanus and a good novice base and good quality grinding and stuff like that. I guess I will put spoilage in there. And this will work, and put nutrients in there. And now I will just shoot those bugs, or I guess they are pentapods. Come to me. Thank you. Okay, 1 egg, 1 biochamber. I guess I will have to do more of this. So now I have a biochamber. I might just set the recipe to biochamber again and add quality modules again. And now I need to make sure that there's an output. And I need to make sure that I get another one of these aircrafts. I guess I will take the next one from there. Don't run away. I guess they might die anyway. I don't know if they would survive for long if they came from an aircraft. So once that is done, I have in total 4 biochambers because of the extra productivity. So what's going on there? I hate this. Can't you just power this properly? I guess I will have to live with the fact that they are just destroying my stuff. It will be rebuilt eventually. Those are behemoth spitters. They are quite good at spitting, I guess. And they were wise to attack my attack the substation that powered the laser turrets, but now they are not wise anymore, now they are purple, I guess. Purple biter blood. Why are you shooting there? I guess they think the robots are flying there and then they shoot there. Anyway. I shouldn't be producing more of that right now. But maybe I should get more pentapod eggs. Maybe I should actually make eggs myself. This would be the way to go, but also I need to actually farm some nutrients. So how about I make an agricultural tower? Just need to get some green circuits. I don't think quality can get me anything except for health. So maybe I will just do that. I mean, more healthy agricultural tower might survive longer against pentapods. And that's an uncommon one, which was my first of those. And I got 2 uncommon bio chambers. That's also good. I guess I will have to set up some kind of logistics system to those farming areas. Probably that will go through the nuclear power plant. I don't think... or will I? Maybe I could just build some part of the factory on the left. It's fine to have those underground belts there. I guess I don't really care. But I do care about having foundries. I guess I want more foundries. Yeah, let's just order them. Maybe just 10. 10 more. Not sure if there was anything else that I desperately needed to order. At the moment, maybe not. I want to make heating towers soon. I need to make boilers and concrete. I have an idea how to make concrete with foundries. I guess I need water for the concrete, right? I don't know, maybe not. Let me see. Alternative concrete. This actually needs water. I guess I will have an extra water intake for factory related things and not energy things. This will go towards the egg production and towards the concrete factory. So this might be molten iron. There will be a pipe in between. I need to make pipes. So let's maybe save some of them. Just so I can make pipes. So I'm lacking pipes. Guess I did say pipes quite a lot now. So this is concrete. Oh no. Need to mirror this, or yeah, I need to get the water there somehow. Maybe I need to do that later. Concrete is not that important at the moment. What's more important is actually getting the molten iron. This needs power. Maybe I just need to get the better substations on my hotbar. Okay. I do want to get some logistic chests. Are they? No, they are not on the Fulgora spaceship. How about I just make... well... Volcanus spaceship? Would I just copy that? No, doesn't have the best stuff. But so does this mod have the best stuff. Let's go to another ship and just build that. Good. I guess it will have to receive some platforms before it can go anywhere. This song is quite interesting, called Sunrise. Maybe called Sunrise stands for the sunrise that you see when you are on or in space, because it's quite cold there. Let's just make 2 stacks for now. And then I can do this and also store molten iron. Need to also just put things into a chest. And this needs stone bricks. And then I can get concrete finally. Okay, the concrete was for heating towers. I guess I want to make quality heating towers. Maybe just 1 factory for now. Just need to make boilers, which I don't need to make with quality. So I will handcraft them. I guess I need more heat pipes. They are made from copper and steel. I guess I could craft those in a machine. Okay. I do need to get more of those heat pipes. Just to be able to to basically attach some heating towers there. Maybe I should get more copper. Copper stromatolites are probably around there somewhere. I'm full of bacteria. I guess I should leave and leave those copper ores in the furnaces. Or actually, let's not do that anymore. Okay, I need a chest. So, I need to build another foundry actually. Probably. This will smelt copper, or I guess I also need some steel, which I should also smelt. So steel from molten iron. Let's see if I have more foundries. It seems like that is not the case. I am rather limited, I think. And sadly, this spaceship also doesn't have foundries for me. I really need to increase my foundry production and the quality grinding for that. This is my volcano space. I don't know if you have seen that yet. Possibly I've made a full stream about that, but also I edited quite a lot in the factory. I don't know what I streamed and whatnot. I'm eventually starting to build a train base there, starting around this lava lake. And I need to make sure that I always have enough coal being mined, because otherwise things will stop. And I don't want things to stop on this planet. I might just slow things down and rather just have more of those mining drills in more places. So if I wanted more coal, I would need to get it from there. Probably I should expand towards the north. Lots of planets have a north. Anyway, once I have set up the steel smelting, which I should maybe actually do somewhere else. For now, just there. And I'll just have that go into a steel chest that I have to craft from the steel that I just got. And I have to get another one. Building with a lack of resources is not enjoyable. Do I have those kinds of inserters? I don't. I guess that's fine. Eventually it would be nice to just produce all kinds of bulk inserters also on Gleba. So I don't need to import them to turn them into stack inserters. And I should just replace my furnaces as long as I don't have enough foundries. Maybe I need to basically change recipes sometimes, as long as I don't have foundries. But maybe I should actually look at this planet and make sure that it produces those rare foundries. Okay, that happened. And I haven't been doing anything there yet with these things. Maybe that's the problem actually. I am producing quite a lot of rare items there, or rare ingredients, but not using them in actual production. So for now I will just use them to make more rare foundries. How about up till 100? Okay, I don't need quality modules there, of course. But this finally means I can ship more rare foundries through the solar system. Don't really want to mine those Yumako trees yet. I want to set up a farming operation there. Or maybe I will start back here, even if that is closer to danger. I should get some power over there. I need to count 3 times 5 plus 3, that's 18. I guess that is less. I guess both of these locations have 18. This one might even have a bit more. Also, 18 is fine. Just need to power this now. Why isn't it powered? This hasn't been built yet. Okay, this is a quite scary song. Minus 77.7 Celsius is the title. So that's an Aquilo song. I guess I will just empty. Okay. Now I shall build underground belts to and from. And I might actually build... Oh no. I have to rebuild this slightly. I want a monitoring area there for later. So basically at some point I want to control when the agricultural tower is working and when it's not working. For now it's fine to not work. I think not working is a good lifestyle. Okay, let's throw some Yumako seeds in there. And now my first self-planted Yumako trees are grown. I think the agricultural tower is the first building that creates entities like that. Entities that are in real positions on the map. Other buildings just create numbers and items, basically. Okay, I want to get this further, but how far I don't know. Maybe I'm almost where I want to be. I don't really need to go that far. Because I said I wanted to do the processing on the left, to the left of my solar panels and landing pad. It's an interesting structure. I guess I will start by just processing the Yumako in assembling machines. Those biochambers are a bit more involved, but I will change that later. And also I wanted robopods. Do I have foundries? Not yet. Might actually ask for 20. 420 is a good number. So I will ask 420 of those items. Anyway, Yumako processing. Let's do that. So there will be the Yumako mesh that is coming out of there. And seeds, I guess I will put both of them on the same belt for now. I just have to split that later. So there will be seeds, I guess they could also be on the other side actually. Then they will just go back, maybe a bit further away, just so I don't get into trouble with my space. Okay, and then the Yumako mesh might for now just go into a chest. Or create nutrients. I have to check the numbers. Where's the... Yeah. 4 Yumako mesh makes 6 nutrients. Let's just make that actually. How do I do this again? I guess I need a biochamber, right? Okay, I guess I will take my first biochamber and create nutrients from Yumako mesh. With productivity. And it has to feed itself the nutrients. And I have to remember that I don't have these inserters actually. It is quite sad. I don't have that quality of inserters, I mean. So I need to start producing nutrients from spoilage. Then I need to put the spoilage back. Oh well, that will be quite complicated, I guess. Might already start doing that, actually. So this will be a machine there. This machine will produce nutrients from spoilage, but only if read ingredients or read contents include fuel, enable only if nutrients lower than 1, I guess. And this has to be a nutrient, no, a spoilage filtered inserter. And the same here. So Gleba is quite involved to actually do anything here, to actually build a factory. It's really not the easiest thing to do. I have to be fully awake to actually build anything. I can't consume any weird plants when doing that. So I guess now I get nutrients. And now this machine can feed itself. And basically I could now also provide these nutrients to other biochambers. But it might take a while to get there. At least I'm already producing some spoilage from either Yumako mesh or nutrients, so I can basically have a spoilage multiplication factory. Yeah, this is now too full of nutrients. I guess I could just make those nutrients go somewhere. Otherwise this process halts for too long. Could I maybe just... Yeah, I think I could make the nutrients go into chests as well. And eventually I can do something with them. But they will also turn to spoilage in a moment. But then this process isn't stopped for so long. I might want to use beacons and speed things up quite drastically. Maybe I will organize this slightly differently. I will just have a spoilage filter there as well. I don't think I have to make this faster at the moment. It's fine right now the way it is. But now that I can produce nutrients, I should produce eggs. And also I can let the spoilage go towards heating towers that I still need to build. How about I also add more of those? Just for fun. Need more heat pipes. Just a few more. Just one more. I guess I do have molten copper now, but do I have foundries? I don't yet have more foundries, so I will just have to steal this steel foundry, I guess. Don't see any iron ore at the moment. That's quite sad. I guess I'll just ignore that there was productivity in there. So this will be copper plates from molten copper. I need to power this. Okay, with that copper I can make more heat pipes. And now I will build those heating towers right there. And that's one of my favorite songs from Aquilo. And there are foundries, thank you. Finally. Just 4, but that's good. 4 is more than 0, I guess. I might just put the steel factory back into place. Do I have more modules, actually? I do, that's good. I don't need that many efficiency modules on me. And I didn't yet place the roboports, which I might just do now. I guess this kind of building or this kind of grid is a bit weird, but I will just do it anyway. And I need to make sure that I can have rails going along this system. I think that works. I guess I will just have this very static grid of roboports and substations. Maybe I have to change it up a little bit in places. I don't quite know if this kind of grid is tileable completely. I hope this pink line stuff is not too bad on your eyes. I kind of like it to see where my robots are. Okay, I wanted to send the additional spoilage back to the right. Oh no, this is not what I wanted, actually. I guess I might have another spoilage chest there. This needs to be steel production. And I need to get more molten iron from iron ore. And I guess iron ore is around there. Or probably also to the right. Okay, I can't do much. more. My inventory is almost full. Right, I don't know if I should put everything in one chest. It's really nice to already have foundries and not have to work with furnaces and stuff. This works, that's very nice. I should remember this kind of design. Or maybe just make a blueprint. Because that's fine. And funny and things. So, I don't know where to put this. I'll just put this in my modded. No, it doesn't really... I really need a proper book for all of this. It's quite chaotic. Okay. I'll just start doing that now. There I have a book. I'll just call this new train blueprints. And I hope to only put train stuff in there. Even though some of these things are probably more useless. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. I can probably make those blueprints real for a moment and then just transfer them to the blueprint library. Artillery train, I might still... Well... I guess this would go into the expansion book actually. I don't know. I don't have to deal with everything at the moment. Just wanted to sort out some things. Anyway. Yeah, there still needs to be a better mode where I can actually see... Oh, that's interesting. I think this is new since at some point. I don't know since when. But there needs to be a mode where I can basically open multiple tabs or windows from the blueprint library to move things and sort things around. So now the spoilage is helping to heat up the heat exchangers to make more steam. So maybe eventually I don't need the uranium fuel anymore. I just wondered whether I might not be able to actually insert things into the cargo landing pad. I'll have to make some chests. So this might speed things up a little bit. Not sure if I need another inserter on that spoilage chest. Depends on how that develops, whether it gets more or less over time. Maybe I should just work towards the stack inserter, then I can definitely get more stuff out. And also I should make ores on from bacteria on Gleba. Just create better bulk inserters here. Anyway, I wanted to also work on biter egg, no, pentapod egg production. Need to remember that I have robots with me. Okay. This will be the pentapod egg production. I guess I can get the water up there. And I should be making some underground pipes. Probably a limited amount. 4 stacks is enough. I guess I will also make 4 stacks of pipes. And I should only take from that chest if it is more than, or if it has more than 100 pipes. So I can always get some pipes from there. Anyway, I wanted to get water up. That's why I wanted to work on underground pipes. And I need to be more fluid, not just with the water, but also basically try to change some things rapidly. Rapid development of the factory. Okay, this direction. Output pentapod eggs, input pentapod eggs, and then all the pentapod eggs that are not inputted again will just be taken away. And right here I need to basically just steal the nutrients. And now I can get a pentapod egg, hopefully, without dying. What are you doing there? Rip. Okay, I am making more pentapod eggs. Should be moving this beacon over by 1 and maybe add another one. Or add that. Oh, that's quite a bunch of pentapod eggs now. Guess I should burn them when I'm not using them. The good thing on Gleba is that you can never really lose anything. You only always make stuff. Now I need to make sure that this has the highest priority here. So they burn a bit slower. input priority left. But I need to make sure that nothing actually goes there, maybe like that. It would be nice if I could say input priority for the inserters. Maybe I will have one heating tower that will only take Pentapod X. Or maybe I just need to be good at burning them all. Just burn them all. Maybe this one will only take Pentapod X, for instance. And then the spoilage can just go past. Some Pentapod X might also go past this, but that's fine. Might even have another inserter on the other heating tower, just in case the Pentapod egg gets through, and I guess it should be burned before everything else. I don't have any Pentapod eggs on me, that's good. And now I want another biochamber there to make more biochambers. With quality, obviously. Need to make sure that I have enough iron and green circuits. I guess I'm not yet making iron plates, which is a great oversight. Okay, this is slightly problematic. I shouldn't really be wasting or building in this area where I also might want to build more turbines. For now this is fine, but eventually I need to move this. And I might also just build a belt towards the biochamber factory. Maybe even also a belt towards a green circuit factory. I should build things properly right from the start, rather than always building half-assed things and then having to fix them later. I guess I will have to put this inserter there, otherwise I will always grab the wrong one from the hotbar. And I might also want to be working very soon on some logistic chests, so I can actually use the robots that I have. I guess they want to deliver me something. That's fine. I guess I can now remove this and use it somewhere else. What is the pollution like? I guess it's fine. I might want to build a radar with quality. And also gear wheel production. Wow, I have 20 foundries, that's good. I guess I can almost stop ordering them now. That section, I will just put them there. And take that away, so it's now in the maybe later section. That I will only consider if I really ran out of too many foundries. Okay, why did I want gear wheels? For the radars. Okay, I will not put them in chests for now. For radars, it's fine to build a half-assed setup. Don't need that many radars, and later I might have to do quality grinding for better ones. Okay. Obviously there are not yet any pentapods in the area. That might change. I guess I might immediately work on quality grinding, although I already got some higher quality stuff there. This music is beautiful and scary at the same time. I guess it's just called sublimation. Need to remember that that's the name of the song. I think I have tried to find this song at some point, but if you only know the sound of a song and you don't know which file you have to click to open it, then that's a problem, I guess. I might want to build that right there to see more stuff. No enemies in all of this area, that's fine. I guess the pentapods will expand on their own. So I need to deal with that at some point. This looks a bit ugly, but I guess having a grid makes things very clear where everything is. So I guess I'll just start producing biochambers. I need landfill. Should have thought about that before. I will get more landfill from the landfill shop. I guess I would really like to also throw some nutrients on the other side of the belt. But I understand it can be difficult to do that. I wonder whether the pentapod eggs keep the heating towers hot enough. Circuit condition is 666. That is, I guess, always matched, at least. And it's nice that I have a rare nuclear plant that allows me to probably get more heat out and also consume more heat at the same time. Is it heat or what is it called? There's a number for that. Do I mean heat or warmth or energy? Something like that. Okay, iron plates are arriving there. And I want to make more stuff. Green circuits, for instance. Another problem is, of course, that I will run out of some things. Forgot what I wanted to say there. I will run out of ores. The ores are currently not yet regenerating in any kind of way. So I need to set up bioflux production to actually make more ores up here. At least the biochamber only needs one landfill, so putting in 1,000 is quite overdone. I think I did miss a spot there, or wait. You wouldn't notice that, but there is actually a little water gap. Okay, now I might want more fruit production, or fruit processing rather. Maybe I should use yeah, biochambers with nutrients there to get more productivity out of that. Okay, now I have this monitoring set up. I guess I will read the whole belt. It says 391. I guess I will want to only make this work if it is lower than 30, 300 I mean. So right now this tower is turned off. It doesn't have to work that much. And I also want to produce more stuff. And with stuff I mean things. I mean the soil that is below the Yumako trees, obviously. And I can use productivity modules there, so I will. 36% additional productivity. Just did research a mining productivity. I have constantly over 400 science per minute. That's quite good. Need some landfill in there. How much? 5 per 10 artificial Yumako soil. Okay, I need to... I have built in this quite badly, so it's difficult to get out of there. Maybe I can get the Yumako somewhere else. Maybe I will build something to create nutrients up here. There are still a few trees left, and I will try to remove trees a lot. Need some construction bots in the system and also some yellow chests that I don't have. That is quite sad. I don't know how to deal with that right now. I could always try to manually create some bioflux and manually create some plastic. I mean, I guess I could also do that eventually. If I do all the cracking stuff and I need to make coal, but I have to research something first to be able to do that. So there's a lot to be done. Anyway, bioplastic. I don't think that's a thing yet. Or is it? I need bioflux processing. I need to craft 25 bioflux. And to be able to do that, I need to also farm the jelly nuts. I guess I could be able to do that now. I don't actually have to do the other thing that I was supposed to do right now. Yeah, I wanted to create more nutrients, but I can do jelly nut processing in an assembling machine as well. It's not very productive, but I guess to get things going, it's a good thing. I guess I also already want a use case for the bioflux, and I guess that use case might be bacteria, or rather making more bacteria, but that is also not unlocked yet. I basically need to craft one bioflux, and that shouldn't be too hard. Where is the bioflux recipe? Isn't it here? Maybe it isn't in my crafting thing because I can't craft it, even though other things like the oil thing is already also there. I don't know about this. Why is that? I mean, I can craft bioflux in a biochamber, of course, and I will do that as soon as I understand how to make more nutrients. I think I have an idea. Let's just move this up by one. This will allow me to also output nutrients there. And then I have it on two sides of the belt, which is really a good idea. And that might allow me to get some nutrients through out of there. And with those nutrients I might want to do some shenanigans, like for instance bioflux production. I guess I can make this even faster. Anyway, bioflux production. I need to actually get those. Oh, I see there's a problem. I don't have enough green circuits here. But I also have over 60 biochambers by now, so I will not put any more stuff in there. I will only use up the stuff that's already there. I might still put in some nutrients, but that's fine. Maybe I'll just make this factory even faster by using a better quality. Also want to look if there's any problems on Norvis. Seems to be not too problematic at the moment, even though they are quite close to my laser turrets. But also Norvis is kind of boring. I sort of really want to use artillery and just not care about where I will get my Biter X from. In my first factory I just had Biter spawners quite far away and did just transport the X with flying robots. And that worked out fine eventually. Anyway, biochambers for bioflux. Maybe I will use the low quality ones for now. And I want to look again. Okay, there's the bioflux recipe actually. I was a bit confused. That was on the next row, and I guess red on red is quite difficult for me to see. What? Guess I didn't copy correctly. 86% productivity bonus. What is your issue? I see. I guess right now I don't really have to worry about much yet. I might want to take a look at up there on the map. There might be some stronger enemies. Oh yes, it's a big one. It's a small one, but it's a big one. A small stomper sitting on an aircraft. I guess it's protecting its nest. Sort of. Apparently laser turrets are not that strong against pentapods, so I will have to use Tesla turrets. And I did never actually order them. That's a problem. So let me order some rare Tesla turrets. Some not so rare Tesla turrets. I guess I will just order 20 of them. And I think that should be delivered at some point. I guess another ship is ready. Ready to go. So where are the actual... Okay. What? I guess this isn't yet asking for any of those Tesla turrets. What requests do you want? I guess don't care about that. Also there. I guess that was a bit of a hold up. Okay. I could try to build things, build the next farm, and then I will see how well that goes or how well that doesn't go. Right now the harvesting seems to be slow. I did kill a belt accidentally. So I guess if I just send some nutrients there, I will get some more soil. There are enough seeds in here, which is quite nice. So this is also quite a nutrient sink. If I want to get rid of nutrients, I can just make more of this soil. Where did I put this? There. And now I have to make this smaller again, 3 by 3. And I can generate new soil, basically, which will allow me to harvest more plants at the same time, or plant more plants at the same time. I guess this might be good eventually. But also, I have a worse one that I can just use. And for now I just want to throw things into a chest. It's a lot of wood. Oh. Did I? Yeah, I did go a bit too far left. Normally I would never say that, but in that case it's true. I guess there's never a too far left. Also maybe read contents. Not sure if that makes sense. Quite a lot of Yumako fruits, but I think I'm done there now. I hate that if you click one time too much with control, then you will just pick things up again that you have placed in there. I guess with right click you will do this more graciously and basically not waste clicks. Or at least not do the reverse of what you wanted to do. So there's quite a lot of foliage. Probably the spore cloud is getting bigger because I'm farming more tiles now. I guess I will use blue belts for nutrients there. At least for the underground belts. And I need to get back in there. Oops. I hate having or accidentally standing on belts and then being moved, or standing on belts that you're currently building and you quite or don't quite know that you will be moved. And then you build more stuff in random locations. So now the nutrients are going in a loop. Nutritious Fruit Loops. I guess I could be starting with the jelly nuts. I need another agricultural tower. Luckily I have one. And I can make a few more. Okay, how far can I go? Okay, there are some pentapods. They might be unhappy with the situation that I'm on this planet now. I guess we have the same unhappiness about that. I wonder where I would place the Tesla turrets once I build them. Don't really want to get too much closer. But also, there are some down there. I guess they are a bit further away at the moment. And I am full of iron ore and iron bacteria. So no more iron for me. I don't have iron deficiency. I will just throw the iron into that chest. And copper. And I again removed those furnaces, which I shouldn't really do. Because I still might need stone bricks eventually. But also I can use those bad productivity modules here. For the stone. I guess eventually there will be enough stone available. Guess I can already prepare the next slot. Probably I will just lose these 2 planting spots. I can always do it like this. Or maybe not. I guess if I had power poles, then I wouldn't have to do that. I might even just craft a few power poles myself. Okay, that would be one idea. Throwing things down again. And then the rest goes up towards where the bioflux shall be produced. Okay, now I need to try to quickly process some jelly nuts. And get the bioflux produced from that. Wanted to get productivity modules, and I guess I need some nutrients as well. I will send the nutrients around the bottom. And then I will have some chests, just for now, and throw in the jelly nuts. And then I will have this go back. Eventually I have to do this properly. Okay, we have jelly. Let's add some inserters there actually. And then I will have my first bioflux made, which is a research achievement thing. And I might as well move the Yumako mesh around. Just to make it go in a loop. I guess I did make more than 25 bioflux now, which is another achievement. And now I can make plastic, which will allow me to get passive provider chests and requester chests and those things. I can make rocket fuel, I can make lubricant and sulfur. Anyway. 1 jelly nut seed, is that enough? I don't think so. I'll just put chests there and add the jelly, and maybe I will produce some more bioflux from that, and maybe I need to speed things up a little bit. Maybe I'll just harvest all of these fruits, because the natural farming isn't working very fast. And also I probably should install biochambers by now for this purpose. I think I can make this go somewhere now. Basically, I'm hot wiring everything again. Not really much structure to what I'm doing. Left will be seeds, jelly nut seeds. For now they will go into chest. And then the jelly will go up. Trying to find a spot where it will go. I guess I will use a blue belt for the jelly. Blue underground belt, obviously. And then at the end I will have a spoilage filter. Maybe even at the start. I already see this is quite a mess. And it's because I have to very quickly build quite sophisticated things. I guess I can have another spoilage filter right there. Because there is already spoilage sometimes. I guess now I need to get the jelly nut fruit over there. But I will also save the game.